Well, I presently am a retired music teacher, and I taught in the Connecticut public schools for 33 years. And I retired in 2015, but I'm still teaching at a local prep school, teaching music lessons, private lessons, and I'm also still an active professional musician, as I have been all during my teaching career. So I had, as one would say, the best of both possible worlds. Well, the book is a memoir of my public school teaching career, and it's the first part of the book. I intersperse recollections or flashbacks, as he would say, of my experiences, how I got started in music, and a lot of the teachers that inspired me to do what I did ultimately. And it also takes me through my career and all the ups and downs. And it, was something that I thought about doing toward the end of my career. I had saved a lot of mementos from those days, so I had some reference materials, so that helped me out a lot. Well, I think my book kind of gets down to the nitty-gritty of daily teaching. You know, how things happen totally out of the blue, how every day is totally different, which is one of the attractions for me. And it also shows so many times when I learned just as much from my students as they learned from me. So I think that could be beneficial for a prospective teacher who's maybe on the fence. Give it a try. You never know what might happen. I'm comfortable, just being the narrator of, the events that I had, and that writing style seems to flow for me. Well, my writing process began with this book with taking notes in a journal. As memories would come back, I would write them down, and I had my journal separated into various time periods. I taught in 6 different school systems, so I had a lot of places to kind of put material, and but that's really how I did it. I thought it through, I wrote things down, I made notes, then eventually I started to write. Well, I think that I would like them to kind of be able to imagine themselves in my shoes as they're reading. A lot of what I write, I'm also showing what my thought process is before I do something, and perhaps the readers are already doing that in a particular chapter. I wonder how this is going to turn out. If I were him, I'd try this, or I don't know what I would do. Let me see what he did. The message of my book is that when you have times that seem hard, things that you think are going to turn out for the worst, and in actuality they don't. And there's always another way to do things, and I think in a lot of instances I had to sort of bite my tongue and not say anything and think about things and then go back and deal with that situation at a future time. I think that, being a musician and an educator, that had always been my primary focus. But now that I've written something, I almost wish as though I had started doing that earlier, but it's never too late. It's never too late to start to write. I did do some research into how to write a memoir, and read several of those books by various people, including a book by Stephen King, which was called On Writing, which was a wonderful reference. And that really helped me out tremendously. I'm not writing a new book right now, but I'm finding that I'm remembering other things from my career, and I'm trying to put them together to possibly get something going. There are many great experiences I had in my professional performing career too, that I wouldn't mind putting down on paper. I would advise, be organized, make outlines, write down things that come to your mind, but don't hesitate to start to actually write. I was always concerned with, I don't know if the sentence is right, the punctuation, it doesn't matter when you first start. Just do it. Editing comes later, but get things down on paper, and that's the biggest advice I would. Also, whatever style of book you're thinking about, read that style book, right, as much as you can.